My name is Michael Funk. I'm the director of the Expanded Learning Division here at the California Department of Education. When I first came to the department, one of the things that I was tasked to do by the state superintendent was to develop a strategic plan and a vision for expanded learning in California, because it was a new division, and the state superintendent wanted to really amplify the importance of expanded learning in the educational system. So I reached out statewide and put out a call for people who would want to volunteer and work on helping us for a year develop our strategic plan. That was in 2012. And there's just a bunch of people from Fresno who said they'd help out. And I said, okay, in my communication, I said, there's no money, there's no reimbursements for expenses. You'll meet every month, either in Los Angeles or in Sacramento, and we did meet in Fresno one time. You got to cover your own time, and probably 10 hours a week outside of that monthly meeting. Mike Snell signed up. Mike and a small group from Fresno became a real support for me. It was a difficult time. Difficult transition to leave that work in the sunset and come work at the state. And it was a lot of challenges. And these people from Fresno came up, and they were just so dedicated and so committed to the vision that it's been a connection that has stuck since. So after school is a critical component to young people's lives and their communities. And many years ago, we decided to adopt a different term, expanded learning. So you might hear that and say, what does that mean? Because for most of us, we still identify with after school. But expanded learning is really about expanding what young people get exposed to, expanding what they learn during the regular school day. But if I were to take, what is the meaning of expanded learning in one word? I'd say love. Doesn't surprise some of you. But the reason I say love is not because it's a soft and gushy thing for kids. It's actually the hardest work to love. And when I say expanded learning means love, it's because look at the Teaching Fellows Foundation. The assets that you have in this organization are the humans that you're developing and you're helping to mentor and nurture into people who will have an ongoing career working with young people. And those teaching fellows that are out there working with kids, they know the children. They love the children. In fact, the children will say that this teaching fellow knows me. So this great event, the Silver Service Award that I'm very humbled to receive, is something I'll cherish because I value service and servant leadership. I grew up in the faith community where servant leadership was just something we talked about. It's the importance of sacrifice. Leadership is not about positional authority. It's about building relationships and trust. And I would say one of the fundamental things about servant leadership is showing up in a way where people can trust you, being authentic, being transparent, and being a person that, okay, when he says this, I can believe it. My challenge to the Teaching Fellows Foundation is to never rest on the high quality that you have. There's a little book, it's in my bookshelf right there, called Good to Great, and Jim Collins wrote a little smaller version called Good to Great for the Social Sector. And he starts off the book by saying, the moment you think you're successful, your slide towards mediocrity has begun. So always push for helping us reach this grand vision statewide as you do. And thank you for all you do.